It's still playing somewhere.
That's a vibe.
Oop, that's me.
Hello, good morning, evening. No, good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. How are my lovely friends up here doing? It's been so long since I've seen you all.
It has. I'm doing great. I'm thriving. Am I thriving? This is a new emotion I have
That's
to tap
great.
into. But I am
That's
thriving.
rarity.
I love it.
Yeah. We're here for it.
What about you, Katie?
I just took a shower, so I'm still like trying to be awake and alive for the stream. So I'm gonna get coffee during the first sprint. But otherwise, it's raining. It's very nice outside, so I'm here for it.
You look beautiful with your lipstick and your skeleton earrings.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, y'all. I forgot what the word was.
That's too soon.
Miss Wallace, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm semi-stressed because I have to close up the entire cottage today, and quite a fair bit of that work involves being outside, and it is raining quite hard.
Says the rain's gonna stop though.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's hope so. But yeah, I'm good, but I'm also sad because Written in the Mitten has come to an end, and tomorrow we'll be vacating. So,
Like Nelly Furtado says, all good things must come to an end.
yeah.
She's correct.
I don't know that song.
Isn't it? I think it's Nelly Furtado. Why do all good things come to an end?
Sounds correct. Sounds like a Nelly Furtado song.
But also, guys, I am devastated that we did not orchestrate us dressing up as our cryptids today. It's just coming to my mind now that we didn't do this. And
how do I dress up as my cryptid when my cryptid literally has the twirl thing on her face?
There you go.
Maybe you get a streamer filter for the whole.
And I can just go like this. Hi.
All I have to do is put on my sunglasses and put my hair in fun. Hi, Martha.
Great. How are you?
I am. I'm functioning at about 77%.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Separate from that what you will.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Hello, Madison. Hi, Em, Elaine, Danny, Laura. Good morning, Miranda, Anna.
Oh,
compliments, Katie.
It's wet.
It's wet.
You kind of.
It looks amazing.
Hair, though. I do like
That's
the
a
wet
look.
hair look. It is very en vogue right now.
Very Kim Kardashian in like wearing all of her wet jewels and literally looks like she stepped out of the sea. I can only wish.
It's also very like middle school because girls used to walk around with wet, crunchy, gelled hair in middle school.
Oh,
Why did we do that?
Like it needs to be like slicked back like this with like just the poof and then the rest. Especially because me as a child did not want wavy curly hair, so I was very much like just wetting it so it looked greasy all the time. It's a great time.
Also love Marta's comment.
Oh,
makes me think of and they lived as friends in the cottage with their dog for the rest of their lives.
Oh, no dog, unfortunately, which is why I couldn't live here permanently.
One day we'll have a permanent Written in the Mitten.
I would like our permanent home to be somewhere it's a little warmer.
I would like our permanent home to have a furnace.
That works. A furnace. It just doesn't work.
Oh no!
A
fact that wasn't related to me until I got here.
Miss your face already, Jess.
Yeah.
To answer this, Danny, I don't know how to do that. First of all, so just not getting done.
Don't you have to change like the Google account picture for that?
No.
Okay.
Katie's in charge of the YouTube, so like.
Is this our social media manager?
She is. Yeah. Along with social media, she's also a lawyer. So.
Katie gets the YouTube channel, I get the Discord, and I think I come out on top in the end.
You really do. Because this is a very low end. Well, but you also do more work, I feel like, in the Discord.
And then Wallace is CEO, and then me and Grape are just liabilities for the company.
We're extras. We're background characters.
Extras.
Our world, and we're just living in it.
Yeah.
You're a financial advisor, Kvisha, and you are our HR, Stieg.
That in itself is concerning. But...
I mean, we never said we were a good company.
What's those called? for Fortune 500 company. Is that us?
I don't know,
I
Wallace.
don't even know what a Fortune
Make your
500
comments.
company means.
Sorry, what? I just zoned out.
I'm so glad you're enjoying this riveting conversation.
So glad you're a part of the Trouble Troop today.
Sorry, I was reading Jess's comments. I was just reading the comments. Maybe. I heard Fortune Company something. That's it.
Is the Troublemakers a Fortune 500 company?
No.
Why
She said,
not?
no, we are a cult, and I am its
Because
leader.
the Fortune 500 are literally the top 500 companies in the world from like a point of view of, is it like just assets? I'm not
I
totally
think
sure.
it's finance and assets, yeah.
Hmm.
But I feel like that could be our goal. We could get there.
Probably not. I don't think
If we're getting
I
to
don't think-
shipping, I hear that's big.
I would prefer not to add to the overproduction of the world in that terms. I'm already planning on buying or selling books, right? How many trees will die so people can read our shitty stories?
Excuse you. Wow.
Okay.
Well,
On that note, let's
Coming out
start
swinging
Chris.
this morning.
Start
Can you,
Chris
like,
while we work on our
include
shitty
me in that,
novels.
please?
The energy in the studio is immaculate.
the energy in the studio is a little disturbing now that Wallace has taken some of our energy.
I do like this. More of a nonprofit.
I love that idea as if like we're also giving out to charities or something.
I mean, we're giving
We are the
mental
charity.
health help.
Actually, Miranda,
Jeez.
that's an incredible point. Selling books was Amazon's initial plan, so
It's true.
that's an incredible point.
Also, I've changed the Troublemaker icon, so it's now Grape Fry.
Wow, Katie, way to
You're welcome.
multitask.
Yes, unlike
I'm
you.
going to pull up a sprint. What is everyone working on?
I'll be drafting.
Drafting.
I think sorry.
Go ahead. No, you.
I thought you would answered. I'm sorry, Katie. I thought you were just answering as well.
Nope. I'm just repeating because I'm a mimic.
She's a parrot.
Parent. Are you gonna go, Wallace?
I thought I was waiting.
Oh my god. You know what? No.
I need to take this,
Okay.
BRB.
Okay.
You cannot do that.
The
I
power has
am
gone to
going
my
to
head.
be during the sprints. During this first sprint, I'm not going to do anything. I'm probably going to be on TikTok, and then the next sprints after that, I'm going to be running around doing laundry, changing bed sheets, closing up the cottage. So that's what I'll be doing.
And I am gonna get a coffee because I'm tired. And then I'm gonna be outlining. I'm gonna
Nice.
try
Look
and
how
outline.
much Stig's hair has grown back, like after he shaved it. It's incredible. Anyway,
I love how he's just not paying attention.
no,
Oh,
he
he's on the
said,
phone.
he said, I have to take this. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So clearly I'm not paying attention.
Devisha, what are you working on today?
I'm also going to be doing similar activities to you. I'm going to close down my room, change the sheets, do some laundry,
Nice.
and I got a video to film.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Oh, yes. You should film it live.
no.
No.
Filming
What's
like
everyone in
what?
the chat working on? Let me know, and we'll get to it when we get to it. We're going to do Laura Nettle's news timer.
Ooh.
Good leaf.
It looks so good.
Perfect fall vibes. Okay, 25 minutes. Go. Stunning work, everyone. I thought this might have had a sound, but I guess it didn't.
I'm happy you narrated it for me. That's all the sound I need.
How was that spread for everyone?
I read through what I wrote on my last session, and I cut 200 words.
No.
But it's for the better.
Why did you
Now
cut them?
The events that unfolded was not the events that needed to unfold for the next chapter to progress.
Sometimes it's better to go back and then go forward.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, I can do this today, so why dwell on it? Because I know it'll just thinking about it.
At least it was 200, not like 2,000. Katie? I saw you smiling. What were you-
First I went down and I did some dishes and got some coffee. And then I was watching Violet's Whiteathon vlog. And I was rewatching how she edited the Bee Saga.
Oh, so good.
That was amazing.
And it had me hysterical again, even though I've already seen it once. But I was like, I am gonna watch it through like from the beginning to give her more watch hours. And plus, like we were watching it on TV and I couldn't see it that well. So I'm just gonna watch it again. So I was watching Violet's vlog.
I was on TikTok basically because I was still waking up. Again, rainy mornings. I was meant to get up at 7 a.m. this morning to get started on all the stuff I need to do, but the rain, like I literally couldn't get out of bed. I was just like, So, but I'm feeling very awake and alert now. So starting next sprint, it's going to be productive city over here.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I do have the window open, so I don't know if you can hear the rain.
No.
Nope. Okay. I can hear it. So.
What's that thread in your forehead?
I hope you can.
It's the unicorn's magic. It's the little golden magic. Is that what you were asking? This thread?
Oh yeah.
It used to wrap around the horn, but then the first time I washed it, it came undone. So now it just hangs off, and I just say it's the magic.
I was gonna ask if y'all watched all of Critical Role last night.
No, just to the break.
Yeah, just about half of it.
I was gonna say, because if you watched the whole thing, there was no way you were gonna wake up at 7 a.m.
Yeah. No, I forgot we were streaming because at the break I was like, so how are you feeling? Do you want to keep going? She's like, well, seeing as how we have the stream tomorrow. And I was like, F. I forgot.
We've only been doing it every Friday for a year, so I can see how you could forget.
Yeah. It was funny.
How did you do, Devisha?
I changed the sheets on my bed, and I had a wee bit of a meltdown, but it's okay.
Oh no, why?
Oh.
Because there are no matching pillowcases in this house, and it frustrates me. So
I hate that for you.
I'm sorry.
I've got 4 pillows and only 2 pillowcases.
4 pillows.
Yeah, I'm a bitch of comfort, okay? I need all 4 of my pillows.
I don't blame you.
And I have a body pillow.
What's a
The
body
body
pillow?
pillow is key.
It's the long ones. They're like the length of a person's body, I guess.
A body.
Maybe the length of your body. Is that a
This
hotel
is
pillow?
actually the length of my body, so it is very accurately a body pillow for me.
Is it like a hotel pillow? Or is that something different?
It spans the whole length of the headboard, if that gives you a better description.
It depends
I
on
think
what
it'd be
bed you
hard to
have.
find sheet score in general.
Okay. It's the length of a queen size bed.
Okay.
Is it the width? The width? Yes.
The width.
What a riveting conversation we're having.
The width. The width is on fire.
I need to know what pillows she has, okay?
See, can you just actually project into her room and see? Like,
I could, but I feel like that'd be
fake
rude. And it's not my trouble week, so now, like, only once a week, Astral Steak will be in motion.
Oh, wow, I didn't know the laws. That was the law.
That is the new lore.
Around Astral Steak.
Laundry dishes are on the docket.
He's like a werewolf. He only appears around the stream time. Not related to the moon.
Morning, Crystal.
Hi,
Hey, Crystal.
If people in the chat want to talk about it, but in general, like, how was the ride-a-thon? And I know the answer because we all hung out together, but like, I don't know. How's your weekend riding been, everybody? Just in general. I'm also asking you guys.
Oh,
Hasn't been a weekend yet.
A week of riding
Oh, a week.
since we last hung out.
right. Steve.
It's been 1 day since we hung, but I did nothing yesterday, so
Katie?
we did the breakfast stream on Wednesday. Not
We
stream,
did.
but we did
Was
the
that
breakfast
on
hang.
Wednesday?
That was on Wednesday, ma'am. Because on Thursday, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that must have been Wednesday.
I thought that was Tuesday.
When did we go
Maybe
see
I am.
Dune?
When did we see Dune? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Not to totally derail the conversation, but it was just curious.
Riveting conversations today.
Maybe we can go through a
Look,
couple
it's
of comments.
raining. It's low energy. I'm all cozy in my unicorn hoodie. It's low energy today, guys.
It might have been
Maybe-
Tuesday.
Maybe we should be more sprint heavy today.
No, that feels. Dune was Tuesday, apparently. So yeah, we did hang Tuesday. Or did we talk? Did we talk to you about Dune on Wednesday though?
Well, okay, but like
I'm
legitimately,
trying to remember because I'm.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. Anyway, my
Back
writing
to
has
Jessica's
gone
comment.
crises.
Oh, wait, yeah. Back to Katie's crises.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Did you have multiple crises?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but let's not talk about it. Let's just move on to Jessica. 'Cause she's smart. Other people don't care. People don't care about me. Like, just move on.
No, talk about your
I
crises.
care.
No.
I'll talk about your
Come back to
crises if you
Jessica.
don't talk about your crises, and you know I'm going to get it wrong.
Wallace, talk about my crises.
No, you talk about your crises because I'm going to.
Wallace, you said you
Katie's
were.
crisis is that she has too many projects and she can't pick which one to work on. And I wasn't just psychological issues, but that's
I mean, she does, but
It's mental illness, isn't it?
it's mental illness.
she got some, not FOMO, but
The opposite of FOMO.
hesitations.
Mm-hmm.
Insecurities, essentially.
That's
I
Katie's
just like
crisis.
shit about my writing. That's all. Happy
What did the
Friday.
chat get done?
Well,
How we
let's
just can't
round
stay
out
on
the
a single
discussion
topic. We're
of-
just
You brought it up. How was your writing for the week? The write-a-thon and all.
It was good. I had, the intention when coming here was to finish this book is for October and then rush job, get it done, like do a quick rewrite, send it to my local FedEx to get printed off and like basically pick it up tomorrow for my sister and give it to her on Halloween. But I've decided instead, because really throughout this whole time, my sister has been like, really, like, don't rush it. Just give it to me when it's ready. But it has like a very specific timeline. Like I said in my last video, I was like, I can't give this to her in December because then the vibes are all off. So I'm thinking I'm going to wait like an entire year to give it to her. And I'm going to give it to her on October 1st of 2022.
Oh my gosh.
But then that means
I have
I
vague
know
memories of me suggesting this last time we talked about it.
I know. And I was so adamant that I could get it done. But I just realized that there really are some really good changes to be made. And I just wasn't going to get it done this week because I was like kind of not in full hostess mode because I like didn't really have to be like performative with you guys or anything like that. But I was a little bit in hostess mode and sometimes that takes a lot out of me. And so it's hard to be creative also in that space. So I just didn't get as much. I don't know what this was in reference to.
Can I also roast you for a hot second? Wallace?
Yeah, go for it.
For this book is for October 2022. I think
1 year delay. Well, but the benefit of that is that I'm actually legitimately thinking about opening it up to not like beta readers, but critiquers of people who would get it and like give me a writer's perspective rather than a reader's perspective of like some things that I want to beef up about it. And like, so that's fun. I think that's fun. Maybe not fun for everybody else, but I think that's fun.
Did you tell your sister this updated plan?
Well, I'm gonna talk to her about it because she is like a little not protective or anything like that, but she she might be like, oh, I kind of want to be the only person to read it or something like that. So I do want to talk to her about it first. Um, but I think she'll be okay with it because I think if I explain it to her, like, these aren't people who are just reading it for fun, they'd be giving me feedback and you would be getting like the first look at the first official version. But I was thinking, since it's going to be such a long delay, I can like go really run the full gauntlet with it. And like, I was thinking about like even hiring a cover designer to like go like super extra with it and getting it like actually printed off like through KDP or something like that. So it basically what I've done is I've just fleshed out my content for my channel for an entire year.
This book is for next October.
And this book is for next October. But like,
that was literally going to be my roast. Is that literally last night you were like, I don't know what my content's going to be now that like October's over, and if I give her the book, and you're like, what if I just like really flesh out and then have like all of this extra content? I can like make an entire video on getting critique and like hiring a cover designer. And I'm like, I feel like this is procrastination, but also I'm entirely here for it because it means I get to read it.
Well, but like, but again, I mean, yes, do I need a full year to get it done? No, I probably just need like another. Okay, well, I was going to say 3 months, but knowing me, I'm going to tack another month onto that. So I probably would need 4 months to get it done the way I want it to. But then at that point, it's like, hold on, November, December, January. It's February. Like the vibes are so off. So I'd rather just, thank you, Miranda. That was exactly the kind of information I wanted. I just say Katie because it's literally the only thing I know. But yes, I'll look into Barnes & Noble. See, this is all things that my self-publishing journey. Yeah, I can absolutely do that for you, Danny. So yeah, I think that's the plan. That's the decision I've come to at the end of this writing retreat, is that this project will be on the docket.
This book is for the next October.
This book is for next October, basically.
Which I think you should just title all your content from now on, basically.
But yeah, so I think, you know, it'll be like not that I was uploading very regularly about it in general, but the content will be more spaced out because I'm going to be returning to chocolate short stories and stuff like that. And I'll have other, hopefully, things that I want to work on. I have like a book I want to return to in January. So I'll probably be taking breaks from Biffo for a while, but it'll be like a constant, if sporadic, presence on my channel for the next year, theoretically, if my channel even still exists in a year, who knows? So
you're just so dramatic, Wallace.
I am always very dramatic.
You have to retitle it Tib of No now. Isn't that T? Yeah, this book is for next October. Yeah, that's Tib of No.
Anyway, Katie, I went full in depth into my writing crisis, so now you have to go back and like actually go into depth in your writing crisis, not just deflect.
Excuse you. Tip of No. Yes, it's gonna be great.
Can I just like orally
were
give
you
you
guys
a meme?
Literally in the same headspace?
Yes.
Did you guys have a same brain moment?
Can I give you like a visual meme, or I can give a physical meme? I'll give a physical meme.
We love physical memes.
I have a genius idea for a meme now.
Okay.
I need the meme.
Okay.
All I need is the meme.
I'm gonna fix my magic.
While you're doing that, I would like to pull up some comments. Hold on. Where'd it go? I lost it. Miranda has 2 videos in the works.
3.
Oh, I didn't see the third one. Hold on. Listen, I am living, Miranda. Please leave this content.
I also want to know what the other. I know what one of them is, simply because I'm also a part of the video project that you are a part of. I want to know what the other 2 are, though.
Me too.
Oh, I bet. Is one
of the
finishing the
novella?
Yeah. I wonder if one's finishing the novella.
One's probably Write-a-thon, right?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Not us trying to guess Miranda's content. It's spoiled off. We're gonna be fed.
Laura canceled duplicate health insurance. Woo woo. Elaine's tea and edited. Danny sprinted. Put the whatever laundry.
Sprinted to put away laundry.
Oh, see, I was excited for you, and then you let me down. Day job documents. I guess you got to make a living, but
Who needs to eat?
Danny, I don't know if you've posted sneak peeks in Discord yet, but excited to see this cosplay. Okay, you can return to talking about whatever you're talking about.
We were talking about Katie. Or we
Were
were
we?
pivoting the conversation to Catherine.
Were we?
I mean, I can keep talking about this book is for October, but I figured people would, want to talk about other things.
That's so cute. A cat scarf. That's adorable.
Aww, I love when that happens. And then they start purring and doing the little kneading into your shoulders.
Making biscuits.
Yeah.
Congrats on the promotion by proxy.
Woo! Crystal's husband. Yay!
A round of applause.
Hi, Dharma. Congrats on starting your revision for your thriller. Exciting.
Woo! Nice
Also,
on finishing
the
your
rough draft last night.
You on X Games mode.
And here was the timeline for.
Oh, right. Wednesday was Halloween marathon. We watched.
Oh,
every
yeah, Halloween Town.
movie. It was a time. That fourth movie was worse than I thought than I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm pretty much caught up. This feels ominous, Miranda.
It really does.
You
I
will
also love
see.
Danny's comment.
Just about.
Writing
Ooh.
it takes 5 times more part than writing my novel. That is
I
fair.
don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. That sounds
This
awful.
is how you do
Yeah, but it's like
it.
takes so much work because you literally, I feel like writing manuals must be so hard because it's literally like that experiment you had to do in science class in like kindergarten when they're like, this is what it is to be a scientist, tell an alien how to make a PB&J. And you're like, okay, take some peanut butter and spread it on the sandwich. But it's like, if you didn't say to unscrew the peanut butter lid, they're just taking the knife and like trying to stab the peanut butter. And you're like, oh, crap. I feel like writing instruction manuals must be so difficult because if you're so familiar with the process, you're not going to, it's hard to spot where people who are unfamiliar with the process might get tripped up. So
I also wonder how that like impacts your fiction writing. Does it make writing fiction harder or easier? Because it's like it's a completely different skill set. So you either like flourish in being able to explore a different form of language, or you like falter because your default is the clinical, like scientific, straight to the point. Let us know, Marta.
Let us know, Marta.
There's no Marta.
Let us know, Marta, I said.
Oh, that's rough.
I'm so here for this, Jess. Also,
Here for
I was
this?
telling Jessica, I was telling all the ladies while we were doing this marathon that I have this like project that I eventually want to do where I'm going to write a script for a Halloween Town prequel about the night that Marnie's mother and father meet because they meet on Halloween. And it's going to give all the backstory as to why Marnie's mother doesn't like magic and why she decides to give up magic for this mortal boy.
Okay, but she doesn't give up magic though. She doesn't give up magic.
But you know what I mean.
I know.
But then I'm just gonna mail it to Disney and I'm gonna be like, you can have this for free. Just take it.
No,
welcome.
Girl, get your coin from Disney. They certainly don't need good ideas.
Let's just say that Disney doesn't give by the door, so.
Yeah.
True. Okay. I don't know what I just saw, but I didn't like it. We're gonna sprint.
Me and Wallace thought we saw something on the way home the other day.
Oh my God, don't even talk about it. That was so scary. This
is a terrifying moment. We almost lost
Did
our
you
lives.
drive past a certain graveyard?
No. We drove past
we were driving
a creature.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
It was
creature.
Yeah. It was like
Picture
we're gonna say it was a deer. We literally were in the car and we were like, that was a deer. And I was like, Wallace was like, that was a deer. And I'm like, yep, that was definitely the size of a deer.
I don't want to talk about it.
Glad I missed that one.
Have you seen the new horror movie called Antlers?
Oh, I
no.
want you so bad. Oh my god, it's Guillermo del Toro. I want to see it so bad.
Sure.
What's
It's
the
about
premise?
Wendigos, right?
I mean, if you think horror and then the title Antlers, it really tells you all you need to know about.
No, it doesn't.
It's based on indigenous mythos and stuff. I think it's based on Wendigos. I could be wrong though. I haven't seen it. Have you seen
Don't
it, Steve?
say that word while we're in the woods.
Bitch, it's light outside.
I don't care.
Okay, the cannibalistic creature from indigenous myth,
Thank
I
you.
think is what it's about, but I don't entirely know. But I know it's about indigenous myth, and he actually hired a lot of indigenous people to work on the project, which I think is really cool.
That is great. I love this comment. That's not the person I think of, but you are right. Truly a king.
Truly a king.
Oh my god.
Oh, what studio worked on Antlers?
Deer that are decidedly not a deer. Not deer. It's a trope I adore.
Danny was not a deer.
Also, Katie, we are like quite literally in an area where that creature that shall not be named has a lot of its like origins in. So, yeah, this is like so.
Okay.
So we just got to be careful about summoning things we don't want to summon.
Just
Yeah, I
don't
don't
read any
know.
Latin and you'll be fine.
Why would an indigenous creature know Latin?
Seriously.
That's how all curses work. As long as it's
Right,
Latin,
right.
curse.
Oh man.
Just let's just not hope there's not any cannibals.
Just don't read anything,
We just
really.
got it. We just need to. Oh my gosh, this is me being like, I'm retiring tomorrow. We just need to make it like 12 more hours or 24 more hours. So,
Less than 24. So
less than 24.
23 and a half. No, 22
Not
and
to
a
be
half.
the violet of the group, but should we sprint?
Yeah,
Shut your face. I'm looking for a timer.
Oh,
Goopy.
That's
Goopy.
true, Jessica. But I don't see. This is why I really would want to learn more about like indigenous culture and indigenous myths because I know a lot of them. I mean, obviously there are some similarities, but they all have different beliefs surrounding different creatures. So I've been on indigenous TikTok recently, and I'm like really loving the content. It's really good. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, Kate's Twitch stream. I have an alert for it. It came up on my calendar.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta go
Okay.
watch that.
Wow.
Number one Kate stand.
How rude. I'm gonna start the sprint so that I can also watch that, but I'm not gonna leave.
I know, right? Dinos, yes. Oh, I love them.
Okay. Happy sprinting, everyone.
Bye.
Extended sprint.
25 more minutes.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
Also, Wallace is still doing chores, so she will be back soon.
That's cool. If you want to jump into a third sprint fairly quickly, Steve, I can speed through the comments and we can do it.
No, I'm good. I'm just being facetious.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, we've had Alexi join us. Hi, Alexi.
Hi, bananas.
No. This is the sauerkraut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not on the bananas account today.
Well, you'll always be a banana to me.
We'll always have the Great Banana War of 2021. This is how I felt yesterday.
You were struggling yesterday, Grape.
But if I do say so myself, that thumbnail turned out pretty good for being done in like 15 minutes.
It was a good thumbnail. What happened, Wallace?
I put my computer down and I pushed it, and there was a water bottle, and it just went and thunked onto the floor. So it was
That's what that was? Good. I'm not being attacked.
No, I'm not being attacked. I have hydration. Sorry, I was late.
You're good. This made me laugh hysterically. Okay. I will kill you. I'm obsessed with it.
I really love it. Me too.
Paraphrasing at its finest. If you ask me. Nobody did, so.
I've never watched an episode of Sailor Moon, but I
Me neither, but here's poppin' if you're into anime.
I missed you too. Laura was one subscriber away from 300, and I think Katie made it happen.
Katie rectified that.
Were you not subbed to her before?
I was, but my burner account that I put my content, my video footage into wasn't. So I subscribed to her from that one.
Are the Troublemakers subscribed to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Thank you, Queen of Troublemaker YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone think about this question?
Half the edge plus minus 7, depending on which way.
And that's
my ride or die rule. And like nothing above or under 20. Like even as Alexa said, 21:18, no.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I was looking over my notes for the witch book, and I have this relationship that apparently has a 17-year age gap. And I was like,
how young is the youngest character? I think that's
25.
I feel like that's okay.
That's
Well, let's do it by your math, Stieg, though, because if it's like the person's 42, so half their age is 21
the person
plus
was
7.
25.
No, but it's a 17-year age gap, so the older person is 42.
Oh, the older one.
Yeah,
so
the younger one.
By your math, it doesn't work because half the age is 21 plus 7 is 28 is the youngest that they could date. So it doesn't work by your math.
As I said, this is a more hard, fast rule under 20 than it is above 20 for me.
Fair. I like the twins, no more than a day.
Yeah, poor mother. I don't want that.
Yeah.
And
then this one will feel better.
I feel like the older the people are, the
more lenient you be. Like if you're 30 and your partner is like 16, pop off, sis.
Pop off, sis.
16?
60.
Oh, I thought you said you're 30 and your partner's 16 and you're like, pop off, sis. I was like,
no, 60.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But like anything, the closer to 20 you get, like from the top down, the more icky I am about age differences.
Yeah.
But what if they started dating when they were like 18 and 16, and then the person becomes 21 and 19? Like, are you bothered by that? Even if they've been dating the entire time?
I mean, this isn't a hill I'm going to die on. But
okay.
Like, for starting to dating, anything above 20 or under 20.
I guess my confusion is I don't really understand your logic or what like not logic, but like I don't even understand your hill. Even if you're not willing to die on it, I don't understand what you're saying is your belief.
You don't understand what I'm saying is my belief.
Like, I don't know what belief you're trying to state because you said a couple things and then I'm like, oh, what about this? And you're like, whatever. So I just don't know what it is.
I mean, for starting to date, if a relationship has been going on for like 5 years and both were under 20, it's something different. I feel like context.
So you think that a 21-year-old and a 19-year-old should not go out on a first date together?
No. If this is the hill I'm going to have to die on for you, Wallace, then...
No, it's not about dying on a hill. It's just about like that.
It's always about dying on a hill, isn't it?
It seems so arbitrary to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have to set a line, 20 is it for me. But like, if you're 19 and 11 months and then one is 20 in 1 day, like, I'm not going to die on that hill, Wallace. I mean, obviously, but as a general guideline, 20 is my cutoff. But are there individual cases where I would be more lenient? Yes.
Okay.
This one was really on me because I watched it at 30 seconds. I was like, okay, it's about to end. And then I went to a new tab and I did something else. So I was like, oh, fuck. I forgot that it was ended. Marta finished up work, started catching up on all the write-a-thon vlogs. Ooh. I wonder if that playlist has been updated because I need to binge some content today.
Jessica, get on it. Just kidding.
But what is the age gap you're writing about?
42 and 25.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said. I just didn't connect the dots.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was like, I had come up with it, and I was looking back on the characters, and I was like, oh, that's like a large age gap. And I was like, I wonder what people think about this. Because personally, obviously, I clearly think it's fine. Like I think they're old enough. But I was like, I just wanted other people's opinions on age gaps. I know we've talked about it before, but thought it'd be a fun combo.
Words. Sam got some reading done. And notes from the day job, thriving in the fall weather. Love that for you. Hello, Violet. I'm glad you made it. Danny played Animal Crossing, cried over Sailor Moon. Now to work on the costume. I reject this. Separation of church and state. Separation of bananas and sausages.
Sauerkraut.
Is that a sausage?
I don't know.
It's cabbage.
You eat it with sausage. You eat it with sausage, though.
Not necessarily.
You eat it with kielbasa, yeah.
We eat it with steak in Norway.
Oh.
Or like venison, whatever you call it.
Venison?
Yeah. I only ever had it with sausage, so.
We only ever ate kielbasa.
Crystal started working on a children's story for class, and it's a time. Let us know what the story is about and why is it a time? Is it a good time or a bad time?
Also, what class?
She's taking some writing classes.
Oh,
cool. Interesting.
I need like a whole
can
story.
See it. I feel like it fits with your face.
Which Sailor Moon character? Which one?
Jupiter. It's the only one I know. I think there's one named Jupiter anyway.
Isn't she a lesbian?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I've heard of her.
Look back then the age gap and my parents got together, you're fine. But also, like, it was the 80s. Yeah.
It's also an arranged marriage, so I don't know if that changes the context.
Oh,
Miranda's parents are arranged marriage?
No.
But Katie's book.
My book. It's like low-key an arranged marriage.
I was like, look, I know I let information slip through my brains every now and then, but like I feel like I would have remembered that about her.
I'm sorry. At 70.
Kudos to your grandma.
You have a 50-year-old boyfriend.
A DILF, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, once you both in the middle. Lots of good.
Ooh, interesting. You had to drop the ages. Like, can you elaborate on that? I mean, because I feel like there's not much difference from going from 500 to 200, right? It's still, if that was somebody's issue, that was somebody's issue. So are they like new immortals or something? Can you talk about it?
Also, like, or do you mean like just drop the ages of the actual characters in the manuscript?
But not mention it at all, because I don't mention the ages of my characters once. Lexi, were you okay?
Are you all right, sweetie?
Sorry, but to be fair, like it was like she was responding to your comment.
I know, but
Miranda's comment literally was like, "But it was the '80s," and then Katie was like, "And also, I know you didn't say also, but my brain inserted it also." And it's like, "And also, it was an arranged marriage, so it's different." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, Miranda is a progenitive liaison between England and France.
Oh,
I'm sorry you're having a bad time with this class, Crystal. But if anything, it'll help you strengthen your writing, give you some range, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry, I just saw Miranda's comment. The one in the yellow outfit. I don't know, Danny.
There's not there.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
Okay.
Uranus is a non-binary lesbian.
Uranus.
No, Uranus.
That's worse, Wallace.
No, it's not. I had considered it, Miranda, but I feel like, Edward Cullen specifically, his age is so discussed. And I'm spelling that as in like talked about, not like disgusting. That I just felt like I didn't have anything to add on that conversation because I've already made my peace with it. I allow Stephanie her choice of this person is frozen at this age. And so they're like, Katie and I have just gone over it like so many times and she's always fought me back so hard. So I just didn't want to bring that out on stream because that energy can turn dark really fast.
We don't need that energy today. Also, can we go back to Crystal's comment about a fairy in a cookie garden? Because that sounds so cute.
It does. I
want to read this.
Perfect and whimsical.
I love
it also sounds like it could go dark though.
Ooh, like a moral of gluttony.
Some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
Is that a quote from somewhere?
It's from Chicago.
He had it coming.
Movie musical and stage musical, I guess.
Yeah, stage musical. It's my favorite song in Chicago.
Oh, it's such a good musical.
Well, I'm glad you're okay now and you're in like a healthy relationship.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Nope. Lexi.
Put 2 emojis in the Discord if you're not okay, and we'll send
Put the eyes emojis. Ooh, gross. I hate
that's
that.
so gross.
This is why age gaps sometimes make me uncomfy because people get weird,
Well, I feel like people stalk at any age.
That's true. You're right. It's just stalking that makes me uncomfy.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Also, why is it always the supposedly older and more mature person who always ends up being the POS, It's so annoying.
That's true.
Well, no, never mind. I had
this conversation kind of reminds me of nope, thought gone.
Had empty no thoughts.
She went away. I don't know.
Elevator music.
It reminded me of something for 5 seconds ago. But my mind is now blank. What was I thinking about? I don't know.
It comes to you.
I like this, Em. I also do this because I don't want to have to worry about how old people are.
And I know how old they are, my characters, but I don't specifically address it in the novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels so like, okay, when you're reading a book and all of a sudden you get this huge dump of information like me in all my 26 years. Like, okay, I don't know. Just
6 across. 6 across.
I don't know. I've not read it, but
did you like that 6 of Crows meme I sent you, Steve? Did you like that 6 of Crows meme I sent you?
When?
Literally this morning. Anyway, watch it on the next one.
To answer your question about Crystal's character thing, Wallace.
In the history, there's 100 years between the two characters. was just turned into a vampire, and it's a friend to lovers thing by the end, ... I changed it now. The characters are only a few years apart, and they grow up together, which I guess I like more. Also, that's just a new and interesting dynamic. I feel like that's probably not explored, of two already immortals kind of in their journey together. Well, I mean, that's got Ineffable Husbands vibes a little bit.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love
But I love that. I love that dynamic. So I'm into it.
You would love Six of Crows, Miranda.
I think Miranda would love Six of Crows just because Six of Crows is so great.
I mean, it's a great book, but like for the first 25%, like the amount of time they state their age just so we're convinced it's YA, it's ridiculous.
It's also to show like these are children doing this. Like it's
yeah,
fucked
but they're
up.
not children doing it. Like
they are,
I mean,
though.
I think they're all just like, because they don't talk like children. I think I've spoken about this like 100 times already, but they don't talk like children. They don't act like children. Things
well, they're not supposed to act like children because they've been forced to grow up. I get that. I understand the talking though. The talking, yeah.
Like just the way they think, they're not teenagers. They're young adults, and I think like no matter how many times they say, "Oh, I'm just a 16-year-old boy in the dregs, and I've worked my life through a hard life."
I'm gonna murder people because I'm a vengeful bitch.
And like at one point, Cass is just going around the room thinking about how old everyone is, and I'm like, this is arbitrary. I get it. They're teenagers. Just get over it.
I feel like it also depends on the context of the society in the fantasy world. Like,
true,
is 16 they're 18, like the majority age, or is it like our world where 18?
Have you spoken to 18-year-olds? They're super immature.
Yeah, but 18-year-olds have greater freedom than 16-year-olds in the United States. In other countries, there are other, limiting factors. Yeah. The show is enough for me. I'm not going to lie. Oh, the Shadow and Bone show. I was like,
it's nothing like the show. It's nothing like the show.
Six of Crows is like a million light years better than the show.
The show
wait. Sorry, my brain is on like a totally different section, but it's still a similar topic. Okay. In Crystal's story, this is so interesting to me. Let's say you were writing a story about two immortals, but one had been alive for 500 years and one had been alive for 1,000 years. Is that 500-year age gap significant still? Or is it like, are we still in the half your age plus 7 kind of thing? Like are they at a certain point, would Bella and Edward's relationship be okay because Bella had lived long enough, even though Edward is always going to be 109 years older than her?
I think it's the circumstances of them entering the relationship that makes it weird,
But like, if she had become, like, if James had turned into a vampire, we don't even know we have to be talking about Twilight. If there's a vampire who was turned in the 17th century and a vampire who was turned in like 1930 met up today, would that relationship be quote unquote problematic because of the age gap? Even though to us, the vampire born in 1930 is also an old person.
I think not.
I think it gets to that point where it's like you get to an age where like the age gap doesn't super matter anymore. Like, you know how like someone who's like 30 and someone who's like 45, like, or 50 even, like they're virtually kind of the same age because they're kind of in like the same life stage. Like with immortality, like it's just on a much, 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 much larger scale. Like, I think if it was like an 18-year-old who was born in 1930 who had just turned into a vampire and someone from 1700s, that would be problematic because this 18-year-old hasn't lived that life. But if it's the 18-year-old like in modern day and they just look 18, but they still lived that like 90 years, like they still lived a lot. I think it's about like life experiences ultimately for me.
What if that 18-year-old from 1930 was a vampire but lived on a like, lived in a farm for 70 years and didn't like live a lot. Like, I don't know. It's just such a fascinating conversation. And I feel like,
well, then I would ask the question of why does the 1700s vampire and the 1930s vampire, like what would they have in common, and why would they want to be in a relationship together if they're going to be so drastically different? Like,
sometimes
that's the other thing, like
different people. Like,
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like
I like that, but that's my point. That's why I find it I find it so fascinating when people are, and I am using fascinating in the Southern kind of way. I find it fascinating when people like
okay.
make it like they make it out like it's this huge big problematic thing, certain age gaps, but I really feel like it's totally a case by case basis, because I think that there are some protagonists that, even though they're marketed as like YA or whatever, have lived harsh lives, and like just because you've lived 10 years of a harsh life instead of 90 years of a harsh life doesn't mean you don't have that experience. I don't know. I sometimes think, I'm going to say it out loud, I sometimes think people are too precious about the immortal and young person issues. I do. I think people are too precious about it.
But you have to admit that, like, 1,000-year-old being interested in a human who is 18, does that not make you feel weird? Like, I'm not talking about two or more, like you gave the example of two immortals. Where I have the problem is, like, this 1,000-year-old, usually a man, 1,000-year-old man, immortal man, is interested in an 18-year-old human girl. That doesn't give you pedo vibes?
I think that's infantilizing 18-year-old human girls. I think 18-year-old human girls have had experiences.
I think you're giving way too much responsibility to 18-year-old girls, girl. Me at 18. Like, literally look at what Lexi was talking about at 18, looking for a 30-year-old, and how fucked up she was.
That's fair.
But she's okay now. Let's circle back to that.
She's okay.
Situation.
She's good. Her life's a mess, but who's
I don't know. I just think culturally, in our culture, yes, 18 is young. But I think in a lot of cultures, 18, by that point, you've already been an adult for a while. And I think, but I don't know. I just think it's
okay. But scientifically and logically, Wallace, your brain does not stop developing, or doesn't reach full development until 25. So, like, I don't care how like mature you may be, you still physically are not mature in your brain if we're talking about humanoid creatures, like human creatures, you know?
So then I guess let's age up the human but still make her human. What if a 500-year-old vampire meets a 30-year-old? Is that okay then? Even though it's only 12-year difference between 18 and 30. What is it about those 12 years?
Because she's a fully developed grown-ass adult, as opposed to still a teenager who doesn't have a fully developed brain. But like, scientifically, Wallace, you are not fully developed in your mind.
Wallace, didn't you say you didn't want to get into this conversation with Katie? And for that, we're gonna hop into it.
Here we go. Here we are.
30 minutes. Okay. Because I gotta go. We're gonna do Sam's timer. Here we go. Yep.
Oh, Sam. Hi, Sam.
I heard myself twice. Is it still there? Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no. Our table. It's broken.
Okay, I got it. We're good. Sprint, y'all.
And now for another 20 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Stan.
Whoops.
Only a couple seconds over. How did everyone do for that sprint?
I wrote.
Ooh.
Hold on to something. 913 words.
Damn.
Oh my.
Cutting those 200
Wow.
is so tall. Oh,
That's
Butcher Girl, go away. There you go.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Me
That's
too.
amazing.
And everything worked. Now the gays can meet in the next chapter. It all aligned. It's great.
Yay. That's awesome.
I was listening to Fine Line, so I'm thinking maybe that's my writing juices I need.
Yeah, Harry Styles. A little bit of Harry Styles.
Like Canyon Moon. Oh.
So good. So good. I tried to write a prophecy and failed epically. So just gonna tinker with it for a while. Miranda put up a video. Sorry.
Oh, let's go back into a sprint.
Another sprint.
Let's go back into a sprint.
Oh, Fine Line also gets me
Right.
going. Like, you cannot tell me what's that one. This is going to say so much about me that I don't want people to know, but we're amongst friends here. No one's going to see this. But I get a lot of Louis and Harry things on my TikTok or For You page. Not necessarily my proudest moment, but I stay to watch them all, so it keeps recommending it. Don't interrupt me.
Real just clocked you as a Larry shipper.
I'm not a shipper. I'm more an observer. Like,
Just chilling.
I'm accidentally at the docks as the boat is leaving, and I'm like, I'll stay and watch. But I did not meet up with the intention of, let's see, what's it called? To be so lonely. I just think Fine Line is fine. So I'm going to buy the vinyl, I think.
Nice.
I'm going to call it corn. Anyway, that's too much. Too much for people to know about me. Can we delete this stream after? That'd be great.
No.
Do Troublemakers need a monetization?
No.
Oh, we need the memories.
Yeah, I think some memories can just slip into Alzheimer's. I'm fine with that.
Did you get anything productive done, Wallace?
No. I'm waiting for some laundry to finish, and right now I'm in that annoying space, not annoying space, just I'm in the space where the dryer is going, but the washer is done, but the dryer is still going, so I can't, do the shift. So I just did more TikTok. Also, a lot of the things I need to do are, like I said, outside related, and it's still kind of raining. So I'm just waiting, hoping that eventually. But I think if at 2:00 the rain doesn't stop, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet because I want to get it all done before it gets dark outside.
What is these outdoor kid?
I put up a hammock and cushions in our gazebo, and I was thinking about sweeping, even though more leaves are going to fall, but I was thinking about sweeping up some of the areas just so that way it's a little easier to open in the summertime, but that might not happen just because it's raining. But I have furniture I need to put away and stuff that's outside. So
Gotcha. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining us. This was not an error. This is our magnum opus. The right word? I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to this Glee conversation, because Glee was cringy, but they had some bops. They outsold the original artist on a couple of those covers.
Please name.
Anything with Naya Rivera singing lead.
That's
with
Push City Limits with Naya Rivera is also a bop compared to the original one. I stand corrected, Dereisha. Thank you.
Anything with Amber Riley. There we go.
That is also very true. Oh, when she and Naya Rivera what does she do? River Deep Mountain High? Oh,
good. That was a fever dream. I never want to think about pussy ever again.
All the time,
pussy real good.
All the time, the nurse, Mr. Shu's wife, hyped them up on vitamins or something. It was wild.
Yeah, that was unethical.
That was unethical. What? Oh, my word count. What have I done now? Please.
I was also like, what did he say? That might have been controversial. Yep, Brave.
Yep,
That's
Brave,
a Larry
yeah.
Shipper thing.
A Larry. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me scroll back up. Okay, switch gears. Maybe that'll spark something in your brain, and you can be able to easily work out on it later. Good plan.
I don't know though. I've been doing that for months.
Can I say something controversial yet brave?
Yeah,
Yes.
always.
We're
I
among
think
friends.
Are we though? I think Darren Chris is overrated.
Oh, totally.
Who's Darren
I
Chris?
agree.
Who's Darren Chris?
I think his voice is
From
beautiful.
Glee?
He's
I
almost
think
like her.
he was
Not
overhyped for the role. I just
I'll
think
just
he's
Google it.
bland.
I'll just Google it.
I really like his singing voice. I think his singing voice is really nice, which is why I was listening to Somewhere Only We Know, because he covers that song, and it's Chef's Kiss.
Oh, that's the guy from the prep school.
Yeah.
They call the Warblers.
Lane.
Wallace, excuse you.
The prep school isn't
Yeah,
called the
yeah.
Warblers.
It's what their
Glee group was called.
Glee, yeah, which is somehow worse than the New Directions.
Is it Dalton Academy or is that from something else?
What?
The school they go to.
Yeah, it's Dalton.
Okay.
Congratulations on finishing editing that first chapter. Hope your research was fruitful.
Hope you get to look at some cute, really nice pictures, because those Sedona's gorgeous.
Never been.
It's Arizona.
I'm going to put up a video we will all watch in about 5 minutes when I get through these comments.
Yep.
Danny's painting stuff. One more Sailor Moon episode to go in the season.
Oof.
Elaine worked on her vlog.
Nice. Oh, you know what? Don't tempt me.
Are you trying to like make it poetic sounding now? Like, are you actually trying to write a poetic sounding prophecy?
No.
Because I was just gonna say, like, get the bare bones of the prophecy and then workshop it. But
The problem is I got those bare bones, but they're brittle as fuck.
Also, just low-key obsessed with Dartmouth's comment.
Hold on, I'm so behind. Sorry, I'm speeding through it so I can get to the good stuff.
Is there another beat? No, there wasn't. My laptop was dying. This made me laugh.
Okay. I'm sorry, what? Why would they put you through that?
I didn't even know they did Glee concerts.
Naya Rivera singing Valerie live in a Glee concert.
I would have
I might be lesbian for that. But...
You know what side of TikTok I've been on, Miranda? I've been on Gaylord TikTok. I don't know how I got there or how I can get off, but no. I don't know how to exit that side of TikTok.
Oh man,
The
censorship, the self-censorship. Well, no.
Yeah, so the girlies are convinced that Taylor and Diana from Glee were a thing, and that Taylor and Carly Close, whatever the fuck, were a thing, and I've just been
the amount of like manipulation of evidence that people use to like confirm ships is just, I'm amazed at the perseverance of some fandoms.
You know what is like interesting, and I legitimately do not know, but do people ship actual couples this hard, or is it just people that they think should be couples? Like, is there any person out there shipping Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively with the same fervor that they ship these other people? Even though Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are together and have children.
It's boring to ship for ships that have sailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's also boring to ship straight ships when gay people are so starved for ships.
It was just an example. I wasn't trying to like force people to only ship straight people, but
no, I understand, but I don't know.
I don't know. The fun in shipping is the anticipation of your ship sailing.
Yeah.
But shipping real people is weird, so we don't do that.
I agree.
Don't like it.
Yeah, they really are out there.
See, I'm on the side of Gaylor TikTok where people will analyze lyrics with like a queer frame of reference. And I'm here for this. Like Ivy, I watched literally a 5-part series about a girl explaining why the lyrics of Ivy were gay. And I was like, this is the narrative I want. Not really like Taylor. Like, it's like the separation of artist and art. Like, this is what I get out of it. As opposed to
separation of state and church.
Yes. See, Miranda, though, I actually saw a TikTok about how people were talking about how they didn't think Taylor would come out because there is such an immense pressure on like famous people to like be a certain way, you know? Like there's still a lot of stereotypes associated with queer people, which I could make an entire TED Talk about.
I think in 2021, if you do come out as a gay, like I think you will only grow in terms of audience.
Yeah, but I understand this, but I also think there is an immense pressure on really popular people who've been popular for a really long time to maintain a certain image. Like Lil Nas X like came out and he wasn't even famous for that long, and people were like crazy. And then like people were trying to censor the kind of art that he was making because they were like, you should be like a family friendly gay person for my family. Even though literally that's not his style at all. And literally he had one song that went viral. Like,
yeah, but then like you see people like Jojo Siwa was just like exploding in popularity, and like she's been pretty popular or famous for quite some time. She's only getting,
there's
like,
still a ton of people who are trying to put her in boxes, which can't be.
I mean, they're going to put you in box no matter what you do.
I know, but I think it's easier to keep the mystique, you know? Like secrets are easier to keep. Like it's easier to keep people guessing of like, you know.
I know all about secrets. So
I mean, except Taylor specifically hasn't been keeping people guessing. She literally says, like, hasn't she literally like made it clear that she's straight, and it makes her really uncomfortable when people talk about her sexuality?
I have no idea. Idea. Absolutely zero. You know me. I know very little Taylor lore.
Yeah. Well, I think
piece of shit.
I'm only an ever. Oh,
that is not true. I have you vibing on Rep so hard. Come on.
Yeah, girl. I literally, you were like, oh my God, Miranda's going to kill me for this. But I had never heard Getaway Car. And then you started playing. And I was like, oh, I love this. And you're like, yeah, this is about Tom Hiddleston. And I was like, the fuck? So I know very little about like what Taylor Swift has actually said and like what she's comfortable with.
But you are an Evermore loving piece of shit.
I am. I love Evermore. That's my favorite album of hers. But it just came out literally last
December. You can't say that when you haven't heard of any others.
She's listened to folklore.
Well, if you've listened to her entire discography, you can't say you know nothing about Taylor.
I was just listening to The Man. I did like that song. But I heard it off TikTok.
The Man is one of my least favorite Taylor Swift songs. It lacks subtlety.
Some of her early stuff, like from either Fearless or what's that first one called?
Now,
kind of
Taylor Swift.
kind of tame compared to the vibes.
Cornelia Street is my second favorite Taylor Swift song. So.
What's your utmost favorite?
Peace.
Okay, I knew that. Why did I ask?
I'm a Wallace stan, not a Taylor stan.
Look, I'm sorry. The Man is just, there are certain elements and lyrics in a lot of Taylor's work that like for a split second I find quite cringy. And The Man is like the one song that is cringy all the way through for me. That and Look What You Made Me Do. But like I can appreciate the camp of Look What You Made Me Do. I appreciate that. But I feel like The Man, in my interpretation, is like trying to be serious. It's not taking itself seriously. And so that makes me cringe a lot. Whereas like I like Mad Woman on Folklore because I feel like it's got The Man vibes, but it's just a little bit more layered, I think.
See, sometimes
I mean, Me is my favorite, but I kind of like Me. It's catchy. I still sing along with it.
I don't hate Me. I don't.
I love you. I love you too, Wallace.
I do like Daylight too. Daylight is good.
But Nothing Peace is just a piece of art.
Because she's an incredibly relevant figure in pop culture. I mean, it always comes back to Taylor, Twilight, and Marvel.
That's
Bears
the
beats
Holy Trinity.
Battlestar Galactica.
Lizard beats Spock, whatever that meme is.
I think a lot of her hits are like a lot of people. I think some people, find most of her like singles cringy, but a lot of her real artistry, not that I don't think singles can be artistic, but I think a lot of her more like experimental artistic music are on things that she just leaves on the albums for like the people who are going to listen to the whole album. I don't know. I sound so fucking pretentious right now. I'm like, Taylor Swift's a real artist if you listen to the whole album, but
this is why I like Evermore so much though, because I don't think any of the songs on Evermore are that cringy.
I like Evermore because it's a good hour nap for me.
It's a good nap album. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's nice, like a rainy day kind of album.
It's a perfect day for Evermore.
Yeah, it's gonna be really intense.
I'm not sure if Taylor picks the singles herself, Miranda. She probably has a production team that does that.
Are you sure though? Miranda is Taylor Swift stan #1, so she might know.
Oh yeah, Red TV. I'm excited.
It's Red TV.
Red Taylor's version is coming out on the 22nd.
Oh.
Or the 19th. Miranda wins Taylor's version coming out. I
like how you can't wait.
As a publicist, Miranda. Can you tell us?
I also love how Violet typoed, "It can't wait for Red TV."
It can't wait.
Can't wait.
But Red is a solid album. I'm excited for that.
I'm looking for a timer.
You're good. 12. Okay, might be.
Does Red have 22 on it?
Yes.
That's going to be great. So I can listen to Taylor's version of 22 for the less than a month that I'll still be 22.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, Catherine.
I'm feeling 22.
Bitch, I hope you do.
I'm feeling hungry.
We'll go get some food. It is. I almost said it's midnight.
It is noon night, midday.
I also thought that, Michael. My brain was like, Red television? What? YouTube Red?
Fake Stan, which we already have confirmed.
I'm not a stan.
Oh, you're not a stan?
Stan? I'm not a stan.
I'm excited for Adele's album. I already pre-purchased the vinyl.
I'm so excited for Adele's album. Adele is someone I am a stan of. I love Adele.
I'm buying tickets to a concert with her.
Lexi, what the fuck are you talking about? Disneyland. Where?
So
I was not shown this comment. I was not shown it.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Did I skip a comment?
Poor Lexi.
We talked about this before, Lexi. Me and you. We're doing this.
I want to come.
I'm sorry, I lost it in all the Taylor talk. Okay, I can't find it. Anyways, moving on.
You mean Ed Sheeran?
What? That's what I thought.
I mean, it's not Ed Sullivan.
Hey, Madison, how do you feel about your cousin's album?
Is it out?
No, let's not. Let's not.
Let's do. I want to know. It is.
No.
Are
I
you
don't
doing
wanna-
backup vocals?
Love you, Marta. Bye.
Bye, Marta.
Bye, Marta.
Have good dinner.
Okay.
Time
I miss DL.
Yes.
What is DL?
Disneyland.
Oh.
Violet, yes, I want to go to Disneyland Paris with you. I want to go everywhere. I want to have just like a big writing retreat with all the writing friends, with all the Trouble Troop. Let's go have fun.
All right. Goop time.
Goop.
Time.
Goop, goop.
Name a celebrity everyone finds attractive.
The sprint is over. How did that go for everyone?
Steve, you're muted, babe.
It's no problem.
Katie, how'd it go for you?
I made pasta. And I'm drinking a Coke. So
cool. There was a slight break in the rain, so I went out and I brought in a lot of the outdoor furniture, did most of the outdoor work, and just about started to make a bed and then realized we only had about 30 seconds. So
Didn't Katie help you?
no, she's my guest. She is not required to help.
I did ask.
Up.
Did ask if you needed help.
Mm-hmm.
I was told no.
Well, you know Wallace well enough to know not ask, but just do.
Mm-hmm.
No, that would make me very sad.
She'd be upsetty. So I had pasta make. I made her pasta.
She didn't make me pasta.
That looks like spaghetti.
It is.
What do you think pasta? What do you think spaghetti is, sir? It's a type of pasta.
I mean, I know it's pasta, but it's spaghetti, not pasta.
What? It's like how Coke, Dr. Pepper, root beer are all soda, right? Spaghetti, cavatappi, ravioli, that's all pasta. Oh, wait.
I feel like it's still wrong to say you made pasta when you made spaghetti.
What?
I made her spaghetti.
You know what? I think I'm with Steve on this. I understand. No, I understand.
I understand the concept. I just
this is what causes the schism.
Like, wait, but if I had brought her a Dr. Pepper, and I said, "Oh, I brought Katie a soda," you would be mad that I didn't say, or not mad, but you would be like bothered that I didn't say I brought her a Dr. Pepper specifically.
No, but it's different.
No, it's not. It's literally the exact same situation.
No.
When I think pasta, I think of the ones with the funky shapes. That's just my association.
And something long and thin is a kind of a funky shape.
No.
Thank you, Violet.
I think of like the.
If you invite me home to you and say you made pasta and then it's just spaghetti, I would be like, it's just spaghetti.
That
that
sounds like your nightmare house guest. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like if someone said, "Oh, I made pasta for dinner," and it was like, like to me, spaghetti is spaghetti noodles and red sauce. But Katie didn't put red sauce on hers. It's like spaghetti and garlic and da-da-da. So it's just pasta. It's not spaghetti. The dish,
okay.
It's like spaghetti noodles, but it's not spaghetti the dish.
Yeah.
Another hill I'm not going to die on, so let's just move on.
Okay.
It's a weird. We're on some weird hills today.
How was that sprint for you, Steve?
I just said I got 400 words. How was that sprint for you, Catherine? You made pasta.
You were muted, Steve.
Did you say that out loud? Well, you said it out loud. But
I said it out loud. I was just muted.
Couldn't hear you.
That's on you, babes.
That's on you.
Actually, it's not.
Yeah.
And
how about you,
Grace? About to make a bed. What I do? I just watch TikToks.
Nice.
Do you like that one I sent you?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I sent it to Wallace too.
Oh wow, not me. I see how it is.
We don't have your phone number. We can't send you stuff.
Did she text you a TikTok?
Yes, we text each other TikToks.
Here, I'll send it to you, Steve.
It just is
because you will relate it to the way
it's a lot more work to send it to you, Steve, because we have to download it on our phones and then put it.
I realized that you're not willing to put in that work, so it's cool with me. I don't want to see it.
Okay, fine.
Well, I was making fun of them for their Southern sensibilities, so I'll send it to you, and we can relate to it because we are both from the North.
Pasta and oh no,
that's really upsetting.
That is upsetting. Sorry.
Sorry, Crystal.
It comes back on the map and you get your groceries.
Also, this remix of Adele's Easy on Me, chef's kiss. Literal perfection. I like it better than the original. I like it better than the original.
Me too, and that's saying a lot because I love the original.
Yeah, the original's pretty good. Oh, Danny. Just covered in paint. I'm excited to see your
Telling me
cosplay.
something worse.
A little spicy today on stream.
I don't think you
What?
meant
Well-
cum, but I was where my brain went.
Yeah, I meant like mud or I don't know,
Blood.
grease.
Yeah, that's not where me and Catherine went.
How did the chat do? Did you guys get up to anything productive? If you did, say it fast. We're at 3 hours and wrap this up soon.
I want to know what you laughed at towards the end. Great, because you were
It
howling.
was Venom related.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, Venom.
Yeah. There was this, I don't know, it's supposed to be an energy drink or something. That's got Venom on it. It's called like Black Ooze. But the person
That's
poured it.
unfortunate.
The person was like, it has like broccoli and green tea in it. And they were like, it tastes like a Capri Sun. And so they poured it into a glass and it was clear. That's why I was laughing. It was clear.
That's so like that goes so many different ways.
It was a whirlwind from start to end.
Okay. I don't see any comments popping up.
Oh no, Lexi.
Lexi, you missed the whole discourse.
It's pasta, Lexi. It's pasta.
I'll let you look at it and you can decide what you want to call it. I'm eating noodles. Does that work? Noodles? Not the pug.
If everyone would like to, are we going to do introductions? No. People who are here know us, right?
Bye, guys.
Yes.
Bye.
We have an outro. Don't forget the
We all
outro.
have the Discord.
It's a very nice outro. I made myself.
If
we just
you
take-
are not, go ahead.
I made a note to self, but you skipped it in the comments. But
Oh, I'm
Alexis
so sorry.
done
Well, it wasn't a
the
note to the base.
echo.
It was a note to self. I'm not yourself.
I mean,
Let's
I am
circle
a
back to
troublemaker.
it.
You are a troublemaker. We are part of the hive.
We are troublemaker.
Yeah.
We're circling back. We're not ending. We're gonna spend 2 minutes talking about this.
2
Note
minutes.
to self.
Thoughts
Talk
about the new
about it.
title. I am obsessed with the title.
You're obsessed. What's it called? Pretty Dead.
Pretty Dead Queens.
Queens. I like it too.
It makes me think of like dead drag queens, though. Pretty Dead Queens.
Ooh, wouldn't that be
But
a
I'm
great
like-
book?
Because I like how it's like pretty, comma, dead, comma, or not comma, Oxford,
Period.
comma, Queens. You get what I mean. Or it could be like pretty dead Queens.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
Dead
me?
comma queens.
Pretty dead. Queens.
Or it could also be pretty, comma, dead, comma, Queens.
Pretty Dead Queens.
That's the one. That's the one.
I like the
Dead Queens.
question mark after pretty. That was
Yeah.
pretty, dead Queens.
Dead Queens.
But
That's
I've said what I had to say about the case. I just wanted to acknowledge the moment in time. And I've done that.
I do like it, but it changes my perception of the vibe of the book.
Mm,
The
Because
vibe's still different.
Murder
Murder,
She
She
Texted
Texted
had a different vibe.
it did.
Pretty iconic too.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think Murder She Texted. I haven't read the book, so I don't know. But I feel like Murder She Texted is a little more iconic.
Ugh, shut up, Miranda.
Fuck you, man.
If it's a vibe, much more.
But I
Okay.
do like pretty dead Queens. I think that's
Pretty dead queens.
how we'll be saying it from now until the end of time.
Pretty dead
until I forget.
queens.
Murder She Wrote was partially filmed in the location where she set her book.
That's
that's
cute.
Pretty cool.
That would have been a fun, like,
Yeah. I just love Murder She
Easter egg?
Texted. Like it's such a good like modern modern iteration of Murder She Wrote. Like
Yeah,
it's such a good way to like I love that title. I hope there's a book
it's a
called
really
that.
good title.
Could be like
But also, so
Murder
is
She
Pretty
Boys
Dead
chatted in
Queens.
the DMs. Like she could bring it to the next level.
Pretty Little Lie. Pretty
Me,
Dead
she
Queens
wouldn't give
gives
me
you a
in the
lot of
DMs.
vibes. So
Murder She live streamed.
Oh my god. Murder She
Yay.
wanted.
Happy
Woo!
conclusion to this. Crystal
Happy
has
conclusion.
groceries.
Thank goodness.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
Aw.
interesting. Not me. I have to Google where that was so I can know approximately where your hometown is.
oh yeah, Lexi.
I feel like a blogged is a little outdated.
Murder She Vlogged.
Murder She Vlogged.
Murder She Blooged. I'm claiming it as the next title of my next story. Murder She Blooged.
I kind of love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Blooged. I'm obsessed with
Pretty
that
Dead Queens, while I do love it, feels a little bit basic thriller title. A little bit. I'm not mad at it, but it feels a little basic.
But
also
it has
reveal
a
the cover?
connection to Pretty Little Liars, which might be kind of what they were going for, of kind of making that connection to a reader's mind. I don't know if that's true at all, but I just figure if they're like going by trends and stuff, I don't know. But
Murder She Rat Chatted.
Now that's a title.
That'll get you clicks, baby.
Yeah, 2 minutes closed. Bye.
Did she also really reveal the cover?
yes.
No.
Oh,
No.
No, I don't
It
think
was
so.
just like a promo picture, was it?
was that just a promo picture? I totally thought that was the cover.
Oh, I just assumed it was a promo picture.
No, I feel like you're right, because I feel like it would have been like title and cover reveal.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think it was just a promo.
They like to space this shit out so you can get enough hype.
Which I'm down for. I always like good hype.
Imagining investigating a murder with voice chat. That'd be great.
That'd be intense.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I'd read it.
You two with insider knowledge, when does the cover reveal drop? Do you know?
The cover drop. Oh, it was really good for
Wow.
Remade
It was
herself.
really
Wow.
good.
Damn. Alexa's on
Damn.
F Games mode.
I say blooged instead of damn now. Bloog.
Murder She Blue.
Blooed. Murder
No,
She
like-
Blooed.
Hot damn. Hot bloog. That's what I am.
Blue.
Oh, Stieg. During this trip, I created a new get off my casket, except it's not autocorrect, but I've created a new saying, and it's tough potatoes.
Tough potatoes. I like it.
Tough potatoes. And those potatoes I was cutting were very tough. So
Yeah.
I approve of this message.
Tough potatoes, Karen.
Yeah, tough potatoes.
They really were. Both.
Possible? Yeah, both.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this outro. Does anyone have any last words, final words?
Happy
love you.
Nano next time we see you.
Oh yeah. Skip
Nano
right over
next
that
week.
conversation.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be Wallace's.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Have a
talk.
great Halloween weekend. Post all your costumes in the Discord.
Have a spectacular weekend.
Bye.